Quit buying cheap equipment trailers. Just because the price is less up front doesn't mean that it's going to serve you well long term. Likely it's going to cost you more over the lifetime of that trailer. Behind me is a DET, which is arguably one of the baddest equipment trailers in a tilt deck over on the market. We're going to look at the features and benefits to show you just why. So the DET is, again, a deck over tilt. It's available with GVWRs from 15,500 up to 23,000. Also available from 20 foot all the way up to 30 foot in a bumper pull and in the DET GN where you can get a gooseneck. Obviously today we're looking at a bumper pull. This one has a few options outside of just the standard offering. So again, we're going to look at some of the standard features and some of the options that are selected up front. Typically you would have a Demco Easy Latch coupler on all of your bumper pull offerings. They selected a pintle ring hitch for this this customer. This is a pre-sold unit, so likely a pintle ring a lot of times is behind like a 550 service truck or a dump truck, things of that nature. Usually pintles are not on pickups as much, but in some cases they are. Just depends on the customer and what they prefer as far as that goes. This one is a 210 package, which is a 23,000 GVWR. That's where you have the big flat plate up front like this with the big 4-bolt flat mount on the pintle or the coupler. You can see they chose hydraulic jack. The cool thing about a DET and having the hydraulic jack is it shares the same pump. So you've got that 4 function, comes with a wireless control, all DETs do. And so you can actually run the jack and the bed with the same remote. So we'll get to the pump here in a little bit. Looking up front, one super cool thing about the DET is the tongue area of the trailer. So for many years, most manufacturers would have a small box in the tongue that really just houses the pump and the battery. And then you have no other, that space is used for nothing else. And so in this case, we actually put our pump and battery under the side of the trailer in a side box, leaving you with an immense amount of storage area opportunity. So we call this the HD V-tongue lid. It's level with the deck, so you can actually use this top area as extended deck space. Say you're going to pick up rebar, lumber, anything that's long in length, long and skinny or whatnot, that you can actually let it overhang onto the tongue if needed. But then also say the whole bed is full of whether it's equipment and things, implements, you can actually use this to carry maybe a job box, generator, things like that. But the cool thing is when you open it up, you've actually got a ridiculous amount of storage space inside because we don't put our pump and things up here. You've got this whole area that is storage space inside, whether for things that you would rather have locked out of the way. So tools, you could have chains and binders, anything you could imagine fitting in there you can put in. It's actually lit, which is really cool. You've got 3/4 inch clearance light in here that's clear, so when your running lights are on, it actually lights up this storage area in the box, which is a really neat feature across the Diamond C lineup. We're doing more and more of that kind of thing, making it a lot better user experience if you're at nighttime working or before the day gets started. You'll see how on the tongue it steps up right here. What that is this is an engineered beam tongue. All DETs are engineered beam technology from the coupler to the tail. But what that allows us to do is create the strength profile because we have control over the thickness of this material, which is the web, and this material is a flange. But it lets us actually maximize that storage space as well and be able to make it deck level like we talked about. So this front end is really unique to Diamond C and the DET. Some of the other little things to note, you've got these coiled safety cables instead of your traditional chains hanging down. You've got this cold weather harness that has a magnet, which is really cool because it actually, you can stick it wherever you want and it kind of holds up that harness end up there. The customer on this one actually chose or requested black 3D. So the black Diamond C logo on top of the black coating looks really cool. It's not something we do often, but it shows we will do some of those custom requests like that. So you got kind of the black on black and the blue accents all tying in. It looks really cool, really nice. Up front here, you've got this pipe handle on both sides, retractable steps. So what this does is it doubles as kind of a bulkhead for material, not to come off this corner, but also it doubles as a handle for a step. So it's pretty cool. moving back, we talked about engineer beam technology. So the DET utilizes engineer beam technology on all GVWRs. So again, from 15,500 to 23,000, and it allows us to optimize the beam for that length and for that GVWR. So this trailer weighs, it weighs 60, right at 6,500 pounds. So 23,000 minus 65, what is that? 16.5 worth of capacity that you can put on the deck of this trailer. And so again, we optimize the beam throughout the trailer. So most of our competitors on this trailer are taking a mill beam, a structural beam that is a determined weight. So it may be a 10-pound 8-inch beam or a 10-inch beam by 12 or 14 pound. And then they hack it up and try and make it work the best they can. It's just not very efficient. So in this model, we're able to actually optimize that beam for the highest payload to put on this trailer, which again goes back to that initial conversation. So a lot of the things I've talked about already, you start putting it together like, Diamond C is not just a more expensive brand because they've got a cool 3D logo. A lot of these things actually put money back in your pocket. When you talk about being able to be more efficient, like if you don't need the extra weight in the trailer of some massive structural beam that they hacked up to make work, then you're not towing around extra weight for no reason. So the engineered beam is more efficient over time. This one is a split tilt. So we offer the DET and DET-GN in a full bed tilt, or in this case, it has a stationary deck partial tilt. So I've actually got the bed unlatched. We'll use the handy remote. You can see when I'm saying split tilt, the stationary deck is cool because you'd be able to use it to put implements, buckets, forks, things like that, or 2 pallets up front. It's 8.5, it's 102 wide from outside of the rub rail to outside of rub rail. So you can put 2 pallets across it. You can use the stationary deck for all kinds of things. And then you have the dedicated tilt bed for hauling skid steer, excavator, forklift, whatever it is that you need to haul as far as your equipment goes. So again, you can go either way. It's just by preference, whether you find the stationary deck handy or not. This one also has a winch plate up here on the stationary deck, which is really cool. We leave it blank so you can haul or mount whatever winch that you would want on there. We leave there's no bolt pattern in it, anything like that. And a lot of dealers will stock them that way just to give the end user the opportunity to mount whatever winch they want. So as we move back, you can kind of see, it gives you a better view back on the engineered beam, how the beam comes back, then it swoops up over the suspension, again, optimizing where we don't need that heavy extra weight back there because you've got the tires on the ground supporting. You can see how the beam kind of curves up over the suspension, which is really cool. It gives you a good view, and the functionality is cool, and it just looks really cool. Under it, you can see the spare tire is mounted. It's much like a truck. It's not up on the tongue, and you're not having to figure out how to put it in the rear of the truck or the tow vehicle. You have a easy crank. You drop it down, slide it out, and it makes it more, it's out of the way when you don't need it, but more accessible when you do. You can tell some of the details are what makes Diamond C different. There's some big cool things like engineered beam, but then there's little things like when you look at how this plumbing is done and compare that to some of your other brands. When I talked about buying cheap trailers, they're not running their lines through securement and making them to where that they don't hang down and drag, or can be clipped. They don't run them through bulkhead fittings. They're just not thinking about the details in your trailer lasting. They're trying to get it out the door, and so those type of details come in huge later on down the road. It makes serviceability better. It makes it to where that, again, those lines are going to perform and last longer. Just a big deal there. A little detail that makes a big deal. So on this one, it is set up with the Lippert 10K torsion axles, again rated at 23,000. We run a 235 18 ply, a 17.5-inch wheel, heavy duty steel wheel. It's a regroovable tire, very heavy. Why we do that is because it's going to last longer in terms of tread wear, and when you're on the job site, it's going to be way more puncture resistant. So today, this one you see has the red cap. This is a non-ABS trailer. If you haven't watched the ABS video, go check it out on our YouTube. We have just launched ABS products with Lippert. Phenomenal performance out of the new ABS equipped trailers. This one on 10Ks, ABS is coming in the next few weeks. We'll actually be launching that. But the 10K torsions are super heavy duty. Again, are gonna last a long time there. The DET is standard with 4 of these 5/8 D-rings. This end user opted to add, let's see, this one has 2, 4, 6, 8. So they opted for 2 more sets of D-rings on this one for ultimate tie down. Moving to the underslung box on the side we talked about earlier, this box houses your pump and battery, charger, and remote system, but I want to look at the outside because we just switched to NOCO brand chargers, which is a big deal. NOCO is very popular in the marine industry and places where obviously you want to charge a battery. You got the good plug-in here for the 110 to charge your battery. You just plug an extension cord in there, it keeps your battery maintained, it keeps it hot. So pop open the box here. We've got Group 27 deep cycle battery. Most of the industry is going to use a Group 24, so this is a little bit deeper reserve. But if you haven't seen it, we just launched lithium battery options for all Diamond Cs that have a 12-volt hydraulic system like this. So you got to check that out. The lithium batteries are awesome. They have way deeper reserve in terms of how long they'll last. We did a dump trailer test where we got 36 cycles out of a loaded dump trailer versus only 6 with the lead acid battery. And so lithium is awesome. And if you're a guy that may use your trailer, guy or gal, like you use it once and it goes and sits for several weeks or a month, the lithium is also better because its static loss is far less. It'll lose a few percent over a month's time versus 30% or so on a lead acid battery. So you've got that NOCO charger in here, which will tell you your status of your battery. This is where it comes to plug in for the 110. You've got your KTI pump, again, 4-button. So this is your corded remote where you can run both the jack and the bed. It also, as I spoke earlier, it comes with the Tuff wireless remote that's rechargeable. So you don't have to worry about batteries going dead or having to replace them. You can plug it in a USB and charge your remote back up, which is really cool. You got a little bit of extra storage space over here to the side, but self-contained system. We use ATF in automatic transmission fluid in our pumps versus, regular hydraulic fluid. It doesn't tend to foam up or get as thick in colder environments as your traditional hydraulic fluid does. But this box is bolt-on. The cool thing is you can actually add an additional side underslung box like this on the opposite side of the DET. So, and on the other side, obviously it wouldn't have anything in it, so it'd just be additional storage. All right, guys, if you are in construction or on the farm or just in an application where you need that 102 wide bed, then check out the DET tilt. You can go online and you can build one out to fit your needs, whether it's color, GVWR, length, whatever. If you like the front end that we talked about, all of these cool things up front, but you're more of a ramp kind of person, check out the DEC, which is the DET's ramp brother. You can get max ramps or a straight deck and get all the same great features, including that engineered beam. And oh, by the way, quit settling for cheap trailers.